Good afternoon. I'm in Playa Honda yet again because Mrs. TravelON's car is in the garage yet again. I've got plenty of rants coming, but while they're looking at it, well, I thought I'd show you Deiland Shopping Center. This is one of the first big shopping centers before the big one, which is the open mall, which I've shown you plenty about there, and the Biosphere in Puerto del Carmen. You've actually got three really good shopping centres here in Lanzarote. This one's called Dayland's. It's got a cinema in here, it's got loads of fashion places, and it's got a KFC. I'm gonna go and eat a KFC. I know I shouldn't, but I've had a stressful day. So I'm gonna take you from the lower floor where there is a nice little cheap shop, ladies, a bit like Primark, all the way up to the first floor, and then all the way up to the food court. Come on, let's go for a day in the life of Mr. TravelON. It doesn't get much more exciting than that, does it? Come on. Right then, come on, let's get inside Dayland and show you what it's all about. It's quite a modern shopping complex, if I'm honest. You've got an H&M and a Pull & Bear, a little bit of fashion, but we're gonna go downstairs and then work our way to the top. Let's get the lift. Right, we're getting the lift down to the bottom, but then I'll get the lift back up to the top. So here we go. I don't know why I've got my glasses on in here, but I will be taking them off. So we're gonna start on the lower floor. There's a few shops down here, including a Lefties, ladies. That is pretty much like a Primark. And then we're gonna go all the way to the top, maybe, of a KFC, like I said. So here we go. Lower floor is all about Lefties. It's a really cheap shop. It's rather like Primark. Very, very cheap. I will take you in there and have a look. And then you've got the lower level of the H&M. So the H&M goes all the way over 2 levels. And before I take you in Lefties, I'll just show you this side, look. So there's the lift that we came down, and you've got all the escalators to get you up, and here gives you a full-on view of this place. I mean, it's not as big as the new open mall, but it's got a little food court at the top, and it's quite a nice place just to come and cool off with the air conditioning and do a bit of shopping if that's what you want. I mean, I'm not sure who does shopping on holiday. It certainly isn't me, but Mrs. TravelON always wants to go and have a look at a shopping centre when we're on holiday, so we all oblige and we all come and have a little walk around. We just tend to sort of wander around in a daze until she's finished. There's a little designer shop down here on the lower level as well. You can get some quite good designer label clothes. But I'm going to try and have a little sneak in Lefties, see if I can show you, because I think you'll like the prices. Right, we'll have a little wander in here, look. I don't want to get in trouble for filming in a shop, of course, but you know me. They can only tell me to stop, can't they? But, I mean, ladies, look, $5.99. Little sort of pullover tops there. $2.99 for vests there, ladies. What do you reckon? Are you impressed? There's a 70% sale on that, look. You got some printed t-shirts here, $9.95. Bit of a pyjama set. It's a bit like Primark, isn't it? What do you reckon? Tell me what you think of the prices. Gentlemen, I will show you our section, but there isn't much. Well, when I say there isn't much, there actually is quite a bit for us guys here. Not too much though, there's like one little section here. I'll show you around, but you can get good joggers in here and shorts and socks and things. You know, look, them ain't bad, look, $9.99, look, for some denim shorts. Very cheap. And then things like this, look, you're sort of talking $19.99 for your, I don't know what you call them, they're sort of not jeans. They're sort of jeans, but not jeans, aren't they? There's quite a few different things, gentlemen. $9.99 for a t-shirt. How does that compare to Primark? And they've got pants as well. Pants are always a nightmare. And these are $9.99 for a pack of 3. Very Primark-y. You know, I like to have a little look at the pants. They're actually not bad. Here we go. These are your joggers, look. These are a little bit of a rip-off version of the Nike. But they're like €15. Not bad. I'm quite impressed. Maybe I'll do some shopping. Yeah, look, you can get a Ford pyjama set here. I've got a Ford. What do you reckon? Shame I don't wear pyjamas. It's far too hot. But there's a kids section as well. Right, let's get out of here. Right, I'm out of here. But I'm actually quite impressed with the prices. You might think that I've been in there all the time. I don't usually go in, but I suppose if I need some pants, I'll be straight in for some pants. I'm going up the little escalator bit, but I will get the glass lift up to the top when I've done the next section. So we're on level 2 or level 1. So we've been on level 0, we're going up to level 1. We're going all the way up the top. to dig in to a little bit of KFC. I know I shouldn't, but I'm having a stressful day, and I'll tell you why when we're walking around. I'm exhausted. Right, we'll take a little whistle tour of level 1. You've got an optician's there. The opticians are actually really good in Lanzarote. You've got a court feel. Now, I've never actually been in that shop. I think it's a bit of sort of an old gentleman's shop look. You can see by the fashion. I don't know what shop you compare it to back in the UK. Maybe like a Moss Bros or something. A little bit of a sort of older gentleman's shop. You've got a Sprinter, which is quite a good sort of discounted sort of sports shop. Or it was before everything became expensive. Now it's just a normal price sports shop that sells the same stuff. There's always a woman's secret wherever you go in Lanzarote. There's one in the open mall. I think there's one in the Deiland Shopping Center as well. So there's always a woman's secret, because you lot like to keep secrets, don't you? And there's H&M, which is massive. So that could be one of the only brands that you might recognise from the UK, and that's H&M. It's 2 floors, not badly priced, sells the same stuff, but for like lads and stuff, and ladies, Pull and Bear is probably one of your best places. They've got quite good fashion in there for like the younger lads and stuff. They sell some good stuff in Pull and Bear. And there's another place that you might recognise, which, well, I don't even know if they have these in the UK anymore. So it's actually closed at the moment. They've probably just gone for a break. But it's the Body Shop. I used to see these all over the UK. Do they still have the Body Shop in the UK, ladies? If not, well, you can come here. Right, at the end of this floor is the big supermarket. It's a massive Heapadino. Yes, a Heapadino. Bloody, they're everywhere, aren't they? So there's a huge Heapadino that's just been done up. So good for your shopping if you're stopping in this area. But let me tell you why I'm stressed. I've had to take Mrs. TravelON's car in yet again. It's come up with all these emergency lights, and it's telling me I've got 900 kilometres before that's it. Something to do with the emissions. So I took it back to the garage, which is the proper Peugeot garage. He wasn't the best. He told me that the only thing he can do today is give me what's called a presto, a quote. I said, that doesn't help, because I've only got 900 kilometres left. I can't leave Mrs. TravelON. I'll need to get over to Tenerife. I can't leave her without a car. Can you not just reset it so at least she can drive it and then we can get it booked in? No. So I threw my dummy out the pram. I said, I'll take it somewhere else. So I've took it to somewhere else. They're having a look at it. And hopefully, by the time I finish this video here, I'll have some answers. The stress of life. But I have to have something to moan about, don't I? Anyway, let me show you this supermarket. I'm not going to go in, but I'll show you how big it is. So look at the size of it. It's huge. It's one of the bigger ones of the Heapadino look. Quite a good place to come to do a big shop, actually, because you've got the car park downstairs, and you've got this lovely Lolita bakery as well. They do fantastic cakes, sandwiches, and something to eat. And of course, you've got one of these pick and mix things. If you've got kids with you and you want to remortgage your house, well, you can go and get a bag of sweets in there. Cost you a fortune. But let me see if I can show you these cakes. Oh my God, look at them. They look absolutely beautiful. Wow. Oh, that is a heart attack waiting to happen. But look at that beautiful fresh cream cakes. Oh, wow, look at this. There's even more this side. Oh, who's hungry? Who is hungry? But these cakes look beautiful. What do you reckon? So that's Lolita Bakery. There is one, I think, in Puerto del Carmen. There used to be, but beautiful cakes. Great. Great if I wasn't on a diet. But I am going for a KFC, so I don't know what I'm banging on about, really. I'm stressed, all right? I deserve to treat myself to a KFC. And if you ask Mrs. TravelON, she'll tell you I deserve it as well, because I've had a bloody stressful day. So I am going to have a KFC. I'm definitely not going to have a cake, though. Right, let me get up to the top floor, and then we can show you what's up there. And then you can join me for a bit of chicken. Right, so just to finish off on this floor, you've got the lottery shop, very popular in Spain. Everyone does the lottery. They sell it out on the street. You've got a Sam Perfumes, which is like a Fungrube, but not as good. And there is the KFC on the top floor in what they call the food court. And we're going to go up in the glass lift. Right, come on, let's go to the top floor. Well, there's only 3, but we're going up. Come on, I'll show you. up to the top floor, and that gives you a little view. Look, got an eatery over there. There's people enjoying food over there. Everyone's bloody eating. That's all they do. But let me show you on this level. There's quite a few things up on the top as well, not just food. That way is to the food, look. Burger King and KFC, which we're going to head to in a minute. That's quite a popular little cafe. And there's also a cinema up here, which I'm going to show you. But let's head this way, because there's a couple of different places here. You've got another sort of designer label shop that sells glasses, a couple of watches and things. And a stationer's, books and paper. Don't sell English books in there, so don't think you're going to come here and be like a W.H. Smith's. But there is a Wharton's here, which is one of the big electrical shops. Sells TVs and stuff. There's one in the open mall as well. This is a smaller one. It's actually quite crap, but if you can't be bothered to go all the way to the open mall, when you live here, obviously I'm not saying when you come on holiday, if you can't be arsed and you need something quick, it's not a bad place to visit. And this is where you come for all your phone issues. This is where you come when you're angry with the phone company and they literally do nothing about it. So you ring the phone company and they say, go to your nearest shop. I'll take you over and show you Movistar. I'm with Movistar. So what happens is you ring Movistar and you say, I've got a problem. And they say, go to your nearest shop. You'll come all the way to Dayland and they'll say, no, we can't help you. Ring 1004. You ring 1004 and they say, well, I can't help you. You need to go to your nearest shop. So you literally end up going to and from the shop to there until you scream really loud, and sometimes you get it sorted. You know, Mr. TravelON, you get it sorted in the end. You've got a Toy Planet here. This used to be our go-to place for Christmas presents and things, but obviously, well, we no longer have kids that play with toys. So Wharton's is usually our place for like PlayStations and gadgets. And there's another thing down here which I've never seen before. Maxi Baby. There you go. Mrs. TravelON, if we intend on having another one, should be going absolutely no way. We now have a Maxi Baby, and I didn't know that place existed. So there isn't much more on this section but the food places. So we are going to head to KFC. And I'll show you what else there is just on the way. So you've got this pretty cool shop. I don't know whether it's a furniture shop, but they've got a bloody Christmas tree up. All the Christmas decorations are out. Look, we haven't even got through Halloween yet, but they do some quite expensive sort of furniture and things. And here's my favourite Movistar shop. Look, the most unhelpful people in the world. Should we pop in? No. I only go in there when I'm arguing, and you can get your keys cut and a little healthy shop there selling all your things. And of course, a little bit of entertainment for the kids. And if you do break your phone while you're on holiday, well, you could come up here and they'll fix the screen for you. But I can smell chicken, I can smell burgers, and I'll tell you what, I'm hungry, tired and stressed. So what better to do than eat some garbage, and then I'll be more hungry, tired and stressed. But that's what we do. Not a bad Burger King in there, a lot better than the Playa Blanca. And there's a big, what do they call these? Ballpark for the kids. Empty now, because obviously kids are at school, and well, tourist kids are at school as well. But they've got a big ballpark, they do kids' parties and that there. And here's my favourite, the king of fast food, KFC. Look at that. You can get a burger from $6.99 to $2.99. That is a bargain. Look at that. I am going to get to order, but I've realised there's one big thing that I need to show you on this level. The first one, which I forgot all about, is the bowling alley. Look. Got a fantastic bowling alley here. Wow. And this has just been done up as well, look. So you've got the big booths here. Wow. And a gorgeous bowling alley. That is brand new to Mr. TravelON. I've never seen that before. But it's nice to come here if you want to do a bit of bowling in the air conditioning. And then last, but certainly not least, the kebab house. No, I'm only joking, the cinema. So this is where you come for the cinema. Now, I've took you to the cinema in Arrecife, haven't I? But this is the cinema in Dayland. So we've actually got two cinemas on the island. And here we go, this is what's on. But you know me, films these days are absolute rubbish. I've heard that The Joker is terrible. Has anybody seen it? And there isn't much on. There's a robot one on, that looks quite good. But you come up here for the cinema. It's busy when there's a film on. You get all your popcorn there, and then you go through them doors. So I know I've ranted quite a lot about films, haven't I? The films that they're making these days are just awful. Are we getting older? But even the kids, I mean, there are so many films that we've put on and literally just turned off. And I know loads of people have been walking out of The Joker. Has anybody seen The Joker? Please comment. Is it good? Is it worth seeing? Or am I going to go, fall asleep, and then leave like everybody else? Right, time to dine, KFC style. Right then, so this is the KFC, and, well, let me show you the menu. There's loads of different stuff on here. Let me show you. So you've got loads of different things here. Let me know how it compares. Of course, you've got all your chicken, but you've actually got a veggie option. Look, do they have the veggie options back home where you are? You can get a veggie burger, a veggie wrap. You can get all sorts of weird and wonderful things here. But you lot always like to see the pastres or the desserts. And look, you can get all your milkshakes. They're all out of stock because the milkshake machine never works, whether you're in McDonald's, KFC. But you've got waffles, you've got everything. What do you reckon? And you can get yourself some quite good offers, like €6.49 for a box of the day, a burger, a piece of chicken, and ice cream chips, and a drink. I am going to get to ordering. Right then, I was going to get to ordering, but can you see what's above my head? Christmas decorations up in goddamn October. I'm boycotting it. I'm not going to order. I will not give them my money when they are advertising Christmas this early. I'm only joking. I actually really am hungry, but the garage have just called and said they can do absolutely nothing with the car. So now I'm back to square one. I'm too stressed to eat. I need a solution. Well, I don't know. Any mechanics watching? Any mechanics watching? It's basically the filter that needs to be changed, but it's not just the normal filter. I mean, it's the big filter. He said it's probably going to cost about €1,000 just for the part. Then they've got to fit it, this, that, and the other. They're refusing in Peugeot to reset the timer because it's got 900 kilometres. So I'm sort of stuck, really. So I'm going to have to go back to Peugeot now. As they say, you have to take it to the house of Peugeot, the Casa de Peugeot. So I'm going to have to go back there now, which is where I started this morning at 9:30. My whole day has been wasted. And I'm going to have to say, look, what solution can you give me to fix this goddamn car? I'm not interested in a quote. I just want you to fix it. What's the solution? And then we will see. Ooh, maybe I should have just put it in there in the first place. So I'm going to head out of here. But there is another little food place right in the centre where loads of people grab coffee, cake and stuff like that. That's very, very popular. But I've got to get out of here because I'm starving. And I just ain't got time to eat, have I? So there you go. That was Deiland Shopping Center, Playa Honda, Lanzarote. If you like to shop while you're on holiday, it's something to do. Personally, is it worth a trip up here? Well, if you want a KFC, it's worth it. And if you want to have a nose and you've got a Mrs. TravelON that likes to do a bit of shopping and you've got a car, it's all right. Would I get the bus up here? No. If I was going to go and do public transport, I'd probably go to the open mall. But there you go, shopping in the sun. Look at them beautiful blue skies. I've now got to walk back to the garage. So I'll see you in the next video. I'll keep you posted on the car. And like I said, any mechanics out there, drop me a message, see what solutions I've got. See you later.